What is going on, YouTube? The Beard here. Hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday evening. For you on the East Coast, it is now Friday, and don't you just love Fridays? Because for most of us, it is the start of the weekend, and you gotta love the weekend. At least I do, because I get to spend a lot of time with family and friends and really get to break loose of the norm Monday through Friday schedule, which is always fun. Especially when you have little kids going to school. But anyway, so guys, I'm here to talk to you today about Japanese Koga cotton. And this is going to be a quick one. This is going to be a first impressions video. I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can. So I'm going to get right to it. As you can see here, the Japanese Koga cotton, at least the stuff that I got, comes in like these little squares. They look like a rectangle now, but because I've cut off about an inch of it already here. The squares come in about a ply of 4 wide, I guess. There's 1 and then 2, 3, and 4. So they come in these little plies. Now I've seen many people do it differently as far as wicking. What I personally did is I actually cut the whole piece off at a 1/4 inch. And like I said, I wicked up 3 different devices here for my first impression video for you guys, and so that way I can give you an idea of the flavor across 3 different atomizers and devices. That's, again, like I said, that's what I did. I cut the whole thing off, and then I broke them down into strands about this big, twisted the ends off, and then wicked it into my coils. I felt that if I used all 4 plies, I would get better wicking. So far, that is true. But here's really why I decided I had to do a first impression video. I am a very dedicated dripper. I drip about 97% of the time. I do have an orchid that I'm trying to get used to, but I am a wide open vapor. For those of you who've watched my videos or know me, I like my airflow. I love my airflow, and I'll either drill it or I will, like on the Mephisto, leave it if it is, enough air for me, because the Mephisto has a lot of air. And for me, organic cotton has always been my preferred wicking material, like this stuff right here from Rite Aid, which is the Renewal or Rewall or organic cotton balls, which is American based. And I've never really felt the need to try something else. I jumped on the Rayon bandwagon, bought a big giant box. Personally, I didn't enjoy it because of the artificial taste. Many people say you have to vape past that. I just didn't feel that there was a reason to do that, because cotton works for me. This has changed the game, and like I said, this is first impression, so things can change as the wick degrades or progresses throughout the vaping of the setup until I have to re-wick it. But as of right now, with these 3 devices, the Koga Japanese organic cotton is giving me notes that cotton has in the past drowned out, as well as in the beginning when I first set up an organic cotton build, I have a tendency to get a dryness or a scratchiness in the back of my throat. Also, I've noticed that it takes away some of the top end notes of some of my juices. So what I did is I wicked up these 3 devices here. I'm not going to show the builds or any of that. I mean, I'll just show you the Mephisto build real quick, just so you get an idea of basically what I did here. Okay, but pretty much run 1 strand through with the 4 ply, and then twisted it down like that so it touches the end of the base, and then I figure that's sufficient enough to find out if this stuff's going to wick. And across the board, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, this stuff wicks great. Not to mention, I am not getting the dry scratchiness that I get from standard cotton as I'm breaking cotton in after I redo a wick. So basically, after I put new coils on and a new wick setup, I have a tendency to get like a dry scratchiness and also a little bit of a muting of flavor. Koga's not doing any of that. Not to mention, I know many people said that there's like a 5 to 10% flavor boost or a pop to their juices. Again, have to completely agree. And this is coming from a guy who's pretty much said across the board, cotton is cotton is cotton. Not true with this stuff. IMO. Again, that's in my opinion. So I'm gonna vape these 3 devices real quick give you my overall impression, and I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. So here's the Asmodeus on the Chiyu Megan clone. This is a pineapple strawberry with a whipped cream juice in there, and I am getting full-on flavor, full-on pop of the strawberry and the pineapple, and the whipped cream is coming through very, very cleanly. In this juice, in the past with cotton, organic standard cotton, I was not getting much of the whipped cream, which I enjoy that flavor. And with this stuff, I'm getting that creaminess. It's almost like coating my throat differently, and I'm noticing that I'm getting a little bit more of a dense vape. Don't know why, but it is. Let me go ahead and take one more hit here. It's just vaping differently, people. I don't know how to explain it, but it is. Here's the Mephisto. This has a juice from one of my lines called Cosmic Custard, which is a berry custard, vanilla custard. And so let's see what this does. On the custard notes, I'm getting like the base note of the custard. I'm getting the strawberry, I'm getting the blueberry, I'm getting some of the sweetness from the berries. I'm getting notes that I've never really gotten off this juice before, even off of Rayon or Eco Wool. It's giving me like the base notes of the vanilla custard, like the vanilla and the batter and the butter and cream. It's really bringing out some of the notes that I haven't ever really gotten off of some of these juices. And just so you know, I know these juices really well. I vape them all the time, and these are all-day vapes for me. And then lastly here, this one is the Kryptonite on the Tobe. Okay, there we go. Let's get one more hit on that. Again, this is just a strawberry vape. Clean, real fresh strawberry. I get the creaminess in the back end. I get a lot of the sweetness of the strawberry. And again, people, I don't know why, but this Koga Japanese Cotton is doing something. Did a lot of research today trying to find out what that could possibly be. Only thing I really found was fertilization differences between the U.S. grown cotton and Japan, which could lead to why this just works better, but it is. As far as wicking and things like that goes, I'll do a follow-up video later this week with it to tell you guys my overall impression and how it wicks and things like that, because I just haven't really gotten that far into it yet. And then also I'll give you my impressions on how it degrades throughout the builds of, or the uses of my builds and the wick after I change juices, things like that. So first impressions right up front, guys, you got to try this stuff. I will put links in the description below of where you can get this. I did get this from Amazon. It is Koga Cotton directly from Japan. I had to wait about a week, which I was pretty impressed with the shipping time. It only took a week. It was from an Amazon Prime seller, so I was very impressed with shipping times, but this could be a game changer, folks. So that's my first impressions on the Koga Cotton. A lot of people say 5 to 10% improvement in flavor. I don't know if I'd go that far as 10%, but I would definitely say a uptick of 5% on the top end of my juices, as far as the fruity notes and the savory notes of the creams and the custards and the cupcakes. Definitely a big improvement. So guys, Beard here. Please like and subscribe to the video. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And you know what? You vape free, YouTube. I'm out.